to Take 5. Thanks for making us a part of your Saturday morning. I am your host, Carla Salinas. Today we take you out to what they say is the first and only winery in Stark County. Let's meet the folks at Dos Rios Winery in Rio Grande City.
We push the envelope, we try and get stuff that's not from here and see where it takes us.
We are at Dos Rios Winery in Rio Grande City. I'm here with the owner, Nora Garza. Now, this is a really special place because you guys harvest and make your own wine. You process it here, everything is done here. Kind of tell us about the process.
Well, we're very excited that you're here, first of all, and thank you for coming to visit. Yes, we're the only winery in South Texas that we actually grow our grapes here. We grow 4 different kinds of grapes. We're making wine from 2 types right now. We'll harvest, we'll process the wine, we'll age the wine and bottle the wine here. So it's 100% Rio Grande Valley grown and processed and made and sold here in the valley.
I feel like we've been transported into the hill country. I mean, it doesn't even look like the valley when you get in here, but it's just so beautiful. You know, I could tell how much you guys work to make something that's really, truly special here in the valley. So why did you guys decide to open up a place like this?
We started in 2010. We had visited in France and we kind of always had been into plants. Long story short,
It's a lot of work, but at the end of the day, we still enjoy doing the work.
my husband Delfino found out that Monte Alto and at Rio Farms that they were selling grapes and that they wanted people in the valley to grow grapes. So we started growing the grapes. We bought them there, we planted them. The next year we harvested, and the other people that were growing them were sending them off to be processed or selling them or whatever. And my husband and I, he said, no, we're making it. And I was like, I don't even know how to make wine. So we read about it, we took some classes, and we started making our own wine, like 15 gallons at a time, because that's all we were harvesting. So the white wines are made from, right now, we have some Chardonnay that's not for sale, but it's very small. The Blanc du Bois is a special type of grape that grows well in South Texas, and it's resistant to a disease that hits the plants, the Pierce disease. The other one is called Black Spanish, also called Le Noir, and it's a grape that has been grown in South Texas and in North America forever. So right now, everything is beautiful. In the spring, it's gorgeous because you look outside and it's all green, and it's like, where are we, right?
Yeah.
And from the street, you only see a few vines. But at the bottom, as you'll see, there's 1,000 vines. We're very happy that Rio Grande Valley can come and see this because this is something that's never happened before.
Well, thank you so much, Nora, for all of that super amazing information. Now I'm ready to drink some wine.
Sounds good. Sounds great. Thank you. I'd love to share it with you.
I love that sound. It smells good.
And then you're ready to taste.
Oh my God. This is amazing wine. A husband and wife team in San Benito say their passion for baking has helped them create some of the great tasting desserts. Take 5's Millicent Olivares introduces us to the culinary couple behind the counters at Reach for the Sky Bakery.
If you look up the directions for the happiest place in the RGV, you may just find yourself entering a room full of delicious cookies, cakes, and more. Reach for the Sky Bake Shop in San Benito knows exactly what you're looking for when it comes to sweet treats. What has now become a bakery full of 100% made from scratch baked goods first started as the dreams of Gabriel and Nancy Herrera, who, believe it or not, met after sitting next to each other in their culinary class at TSTC.
In college, we started our first, side business of GNN Creations, very creative of Gabriel and Nancy Creations. And we'll just sell like banana bread and cookies to our classmates and our families and friends. And then after that, we went ahead and applied to, well, she wanted to go to do the Disney College program.
So then we applied once we were done with the culinary program, and we got accepted, both of us. I think it was 2013. And we did a year internship at Disney World in Florida.
On top of the traditional cookies and cupcakes, Reach for the Sky Bakery aims to offer a little something for everyone by adding new and exciting goods to their menu, as well as offering daily lunch specials and, of course, some coffee and drinks.
We offer 100% made from scratch baked goods. We offer cupcakes, cookies, muffins, brownies. We do specialty items. So like right now our main specialty items are like our cloud tarts, which are our example of Pop-Tarts. Those have been a great hit so far. Our newest item is our croissant stuffed chocolate chip cookie, which is called the Crookie. Those have been trending on TikTok, so we finally decided to make them, and they're still trending, so they're doing really, really good. We also have iced coffees.
We have cinnamon rolls. We have sandwiches for.
Oh yeah, we have lunch sandwiches.
We have lemonades. We have a little bit of everything.
Written out like a Disney movie itself, Gabriel and Nancy's story has led them from the magical kingdom and back to their RGV roots. A happy ever after ending that Gabriel says just feels right.
It feels really good to bring everything back, and we learned so much over these years, and the results will show to people.
And to keep with the theme, Gabriel and Nancy are offering a sweet deal for our Take 5 viewers for the entire month of July.
If you mention this segment to us, you'll get a free cookie with every purchase.
To take advantage of this special discount, you can visit the bake shop at 277 North Sam Houston Boulevard in San Benito. For their upcoming featured items, make sure to follow them on their Facebook and Instagram pages at Reach for the Sky Bake Shop. For Take 5, I'm Millicent Olivares.
Reach for the Sky.
And a treat for Take 5ers, if you mentioned that you saw this segment, the Reach for the Sky Bakery will give you a complimentary cookie. Thank you so much, Reach for the Sky. Take 5, it's time to get our heads in the game at All-Star Basketball in McAllen, where I'm going to introduce you to the kiddos that are shooting nothing but net. Ring the buzzer. Class is in session, and we're trading the textbooks for basketballs at All-Star Basketball. Whether you're a rookie or a rising star, owner and coach Joseph Beltran has the perfect game plan for you.
All-Star Basketball is essentially a basketball league. We teach basketball, and we do it by providing the setting of a league where you get to practice, you get to have what's called like a class, practice, training. It's kind of all the same. And then you also get to have competitions, you have games. That's where the uniform, the basketball uniform is involved. So we do all of that here. You practice here, you play here, which is kind of our trademark. You practice, play, and you have fun. Don't forget.
These kids are able to have fun, and the parents get to relax because everything is meticulously planned for you.
How it's organized is vital to the experience of the kids, boys and girls. All-Star Basketball set out to provide a setting where we run everything. So you just have to walk through the doors, and as soon as you start, you're going to start practicing and playing under our direction. We're fully in charge of everything the kids do.
All-Star Basketball is split up into several groups, and we've got the 3 to 5 year olds in one gym with smaller baskets and different activities, and we've got the 6 to 14 year olds in another gym, some of them even playing like the pros. Basketball is a lot harder than it looks with these kiddos. These are trained professionals here. As a year-long ongoing league, All-Star Basketball is broken up into 3 seasons, but no matter what time of year it is, your kiddo is free to join at any point in the season.
With our league, it's perpetually running. Sign up whenever you want. It could be even the middle of the league. It could even be at the end of the season. As soon as you walk in, we're fully in charge of you. So we're gonna put you on a practice group, and then we're gonna put you on a team. So when you join, there's a lot of teams, and there's a lot of kids at all ages. You're basically coming in like a free agent, and we're gonna place you where you need to be. But we're also the ones that coach everything and administer all the games.
One of the best parts about All-Star Basketball is how available it is to parents.
So we do provide weekly practice. Throughout the week, Monday through Friday, we have classes, practices going on. You decide your own schedule. And what a practice will look like is everything's broken up into hour classes. So kids can come 1 hour at a time, 2 hours at a time, maybe come 1 hour one day, 1 hour another day. It's actually something up to them.
Now parents, if you're still on the fence, All-Star Basketball offers a free trial class to make sure you're making the right choice. But I promise you, after a day of playing with these kids, this is the place they're never gonna wanna leave.
Come here, everything's taken care of. Walk through the doors, we'll be in charge, and you want to practice and play basketball, come here.
Firing up the barbecue pit this weekend starts at Junior Supermarkets. A look at family favorites is next on Take 5. Junior Supermarket is well known for their meat market and fresh produce, but they also serve up ready-to-eat hot meals. Take 5's Millicent Olivares shows us what's on the menu.
The following segment is supported by Juniors, the real meat people.
Since 1981, Junior Supermarket has been a staple here in the Rio Grande Valley. They've got local products, local produce, and, of course, they have local employees. Today we're talking with their PR director, Elizabeth Chavez. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for accepting the invitation.
Of course, it is such fun out here, so colorful, so bright. We've got a lot of people here. Now, as I mentioned, we do have the produce, we've got the products, but what some people might not know is you've also got hot food in Juniors.
We do. We've established a restaurant within each of our locations. We've got 9 locations in Hidalgo County, 8 of which feature a hot deli or a hot food section. And so the one here, we're at the location in San Juan, right off of Raul Longoria and 495. It's called the La Fondatida, okay? And so what it is, it's a small restaurant, unofficial titled restaurant, and so that's what it means. We have these different featured items every day of the week, and we have our traditional, just standalone, also featured plates, carne guisada, fajita. We've got your rice and your beans. You can never go wrong with rice and beans and hot tortillas. But another thing that I did want to mention is our new tamale department.
Okay. Now, one thing about me, I'm not going to wait for the holidays for tamales, so I'm glad you've got them here available all year round. So yes, please tell us about the tamales.
So about 3 months ago or so, our CEO and founder, Mr. Felix Chavez, decided that he wanted to incorporate a tamale department. And so what better way to do that than to incorporate real, authentic products? So what happened was we had my aunt, who's 80 plus years old, come and teach our employees her recipe for tamales. And so what you're getting from our kitchen to your table is true, authentic tamales.
There you have it. You've got tamales made with Auntie's recipe. You've got specials every day here at their restaurant. We're giving people a really good exclusive here to come and try all of this out.
For sure. We want you to come and try our food. We don't put anything onto the shelves or into the showcases unless we've approved it. So we've tasted it. It's tested and tried, and it's approved.
Perfect. Well, there you go. Make sure that you come and you try all of these approved items here at Junior Supermarket.
Coming up, the Texas Cookem High Stakes in Edinburgh is happening next weekend. The Edinburgh Chamber of Commerce joins us next on Take 5 to talk all about it.
The following segment is supported by the Edinburgh Chamber of Commerce.
Get ready for some family fun time in Edinburgh because Texas Cookem High Stakes is back and better than ever. Here to tell us about this year's vibrant festival is Edinburgh Chamber of Commerce Executive Director Ronnie Laralde. Ronnie, thank you so much for joining us. It's good to see you.
Thank you for having me again. I appreciate it.
Okay, so this is an event that we all look forward to every single year, and I think the biggest thing is just like the food, the barbecue. So kind of lay it down for our viewers, like what sort of food can they expect?
I mean, this is a huge event. You know, I'm proud to say that it's going on its 18th year now. It's unbelievable how time just flies. But yes, you know, this is all been centered around a championship barbecue. So this is a big barbecue cook-off that's really well known in the state. But you know, incorporates two competitive circuits, right? You know, CBA and SEA, and it involves, you know, brisket, pork spare ribs, chicken, and what's unique about ours is why it's called high stakes. And so we have a ribeye steak, and so there's a lot of bragging rights, you know, more so than a big purse. You know, we give $20,000 to all the winners, you know, through the 4 categories. So it's a huge deal in the RGV. We'll be taking registrations, you know, probably up to the day leading to the event, obviously for planning reasons. But yeah, we have about almost 40 teams already signed up.
Now, one of my favorite things about this festival is that people from the community get to judge. So, you know, this is we're getting the best of the best judges out here. And so is there still room to judge for those categories?
There is, and everybody knows that ribeye steak fills up quick, and so that's already full, but we still need judges, you know. We still need judges for chicken, you know, brisket, and ribs, you know. So all you need to do is, you know, register at the chamber on edinburgh.com, and you got to be 18 years or older.
Now, Ronnie, I want to talk about the entertainment because I know you guys have some really huge musical guests coming down to perform for us. So talk to me about them.
We have Draft performing, we have Miss Stenio and friends with, you know, Delta Boys and Sinceros. So, and then we have for all the Swiftie friends and the fans, you know, we have Taylor Swift, tribute band Red, and of course, Texas country favorites, Josh Abbott Band. So we have a lot of different music for everyone's. It is a big 4th of July event, so, you know, we've added, you know, we have the Bert Ogden car show that's, you know, taking place. We've also added a parachute jump, which is amazing. We've added a couple of things last year as well. We added a 5K, the Firecracker 5K, and of course, USA Boxing Night of Champions.
And then to end things off, you guys end it with a bang every single year. You've got your fireworks display that no one in the community can miss out on. It is so much fun.
It is, you know, we do have a big show. It's called our Sizzle and Stripes. It's a big 12-minute show. It's great if you want to come out, enjoy an up-close show. It's amazing fireworks for that evening, just to kind of seal the deal at the end of the night.
All right, Ronnie, well, thank you so much for joining us today. We're very much looking forward to this event. It sounds like it's
Thank you for having me. We look forward to seeing you there.
Absolutely. Again, don't miss out on Texas Cookem High Stakes happening Saturday, July 6th at Ebony Hills Golf Course. Coming up, Miss Texas pageant is happening today. Miss Texas 2023 visits with us here on Take 5. We'll hear from her next. Welcome back, Miss Texas 2023. Ellie Bro joins us on Take 5. Ellie, thank you so much for joining us today. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Thank you for having me.
You've got the crown on, you've got the sash on. I mean, walk us through, you know, what that process is like doing a pageant like that. I think so many of us, you know, don't have any experience doing any of that, and it's just so insightful to see a young lady like you know, making her mark in this world.
Yes, so I started competing in 2019. It took me 3 years to capture the Miss Texas crown, but I did it for scholarship money. You have to have a talent, you have to have evening gown, confidence, a platform. My platform is Cops in the Community, helping bridge the gap between police officers and their community. So it's a lifetime, long time commitment to this crown. And then once you have the crown, it's a life-changing journey. You are traveling across Texas, miles and miles and miles. I actually just calculated the amount of miles I've traveled, and it's over 60,000, and reaching over 840,000 people. So it is an amazing job, life-changing job, and I'm very, very grateful for it.
Now, Ellie, we understand that you are mentoring some 50 young women into, you know, handing over that crown. What has that process kind of been like for you?
Oh, well, I will say it's a little bittersweet. You know, you only get 1 year, one reign. And I've loved being Miss Texas. It's always been a passion of mine. And so to be able to mentor the next 50 young women vying for this title, it's just going to be exciting, very, very exciting. You don't want to miss out. It's on Saturday at 7 p.m. But I'm also excited to see where this next Miss Texas takes the crown and sash, and what her platform is and what she's willing to do and commit through our state.
Now, Ellie, in a world where, you know, social media pressures are on, the beauty standard is so high, how do you handle that pressure, and what message do you have to little girls out there who are kind of handling that same heat?
Yes, so when I was younger, I will say I struggled with my natural hair. It's always something that I've talked about throughout my reign, is being authentically myself and not fitting into this mold of who Miss Texas is or who Miss America is or who they want us to be. And I have definitely spread that message throughout Texas, helping little girls see their natural beauty and helping them appreciate their natural beauty, because we're all uniquely made, and that's what makes us an amazing country to live in. And so that is something that I've been spreading as Miss Texas, and hopefully our next Miss Texas will do the exact same.
Ellie, such an amazing message. Thank you so much again for joining us. It was such a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you for having me.
Don't forget, you can catch the Miss Texas pageant today on Somos El Valle, Channel 5.3, Cable 1241. And here are some events happening across the valley. Movies at the Park is back with the City of Bar Parks and Rec Center. This weekend's movie is Space Jam. It all starts at 7 p.m. Don't forget your blankets and lawn chairs. And join the RGV Food Bank today at 11 for their Empty Bowls paint party kickoff at the Radisson Hotel in McAllen. Come and lend your artistic talents to paint bowls that will be featured in their biggest fundraising event of the year. For tickets, visit eventbrite.com. And it's Dogs Night Out at the Eatery in Weslaco. Bring out your pups for a walk downtown beautiful Weslaco to mingle with other dogs and receive a free pup cup, all happening tonight at 7 p.m. That's all for now, guys. Thank you so much for spending your morning with us. We'll be back tomorrow with more fun. Until then, have a great day.